Shalom. Allah stop me all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the apostle El's great millstone. Citation over lit, this pushing the truth, for cuts four corners of the truth, save charity. Just the brother I want above from the Birmingham camp about GMS. Don't get to the sentence going to about this I don't know about the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord knows the day of the Lord knows is gonna be a vengeance and wrath. And for the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latino natives, Israelites that put off day to day the Lord, coming to the ways of the Lord, the truth, the knowledge, and doing the work, or try to do the work of the Lord, um, just put some effort into with the help to the ministry. Those that don't take this truth seriously, the Lord's gonna the day of the Lord, when the day of the Lord comes, it's gonna bring wrath upon you, so-called Negro Latino natives. And the wrath can come by, these martial law troops, and and then ultimately when the Lord returns with chariots, had a concentrated fire from the lasers, and then the ice on the cake gonna be the nuclear missiles. That's gonna be for those that, you so-called Negro Latino natives, 2/3 of our people nation, then they take this truth seriously, mock, scoff, or whatever, gonna be destroyed by the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. So I'm gonna get Ecclesiasticus 5:7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and putting them off from day to day. So don't make no tarrying, so don't straggle along, don't keep messing around bullshit, not want to do the work of the Lord, they won't put in some type of effort to the ministry, to push this truth, to wake up the elect and get the hell up out of here. Don't put off day to day for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security that shall be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So yeah. So suddenly the wrath of the Lord will come forth, man. The wrath of the Lord will come in before martial law truth come in, Lord you get killed in a car crash or whatever, judgment comes, that's the wrath of the Lord too. For those that know this truth, get judgment of the Lord, not doing nothing for the ministry, not try to work up, not try to help the ministry push forth the ministry and teach His truth, and wake up the hopeful elect, and those that don't do it and know about this truth, and just holding on to the knowledge, whatever, and ain't doing nothing about it and pushing it out there, the Lord's gonna destroy you, and your security. When everything's going good for you, and then suddenly, the Lord, you get into a car accident or plane crash or whatever, that comes about, our Lord, He'll send His wrath upon you, before ultimately Jacob's trouble, the martial law troops, and all hell breaking loose, that's gonna be that's gonna be one of the great wrath of the Lord right there. And the great wrath of the Lord, when He returns with the chariots, and like I said, the lasers from the chariots, the chariots, which people call UFOs, and then ultimately the nuclear missiles gonna shoot forth in America and burn America up. But all right, from there, this is on Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord is near; it is near, hastening greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So yeah, the great day of the Lord is near, and it's hastening greatly. Times is speeding up, man. These days I'm speeding up, man. I be trying just to keep up, with everything, with things what I gotta do on my day to day. Everything's moving fast, and for the elect say that's why time is moving. The Lord ain't playing, why the great day of the Lord is near, it's hastening greatly, So nobody know when the day or hour, but the day of the Lord, is the men of the Lord knows, about the day of the Lord is approaching near when you see these signs happening. Once the economy collapse, once the dollar's done away with, the mandatory microchip, all hell breaking loose, the great day of the Lord is near. When he returns, he's about to return. When all these things start to happen. But our people don't not seeing what's coming down the pipeline. It's gonna be an ugly scene. It's gonna come to the world, but mainly in America. But yeah, the mighty man will cry their bitterly. Before I read this verse, mighty men, the men of war, the armies and stuff. Like when they see the Lord come, in those chariots, they gonna be shook, and men that's out here tough in these streets, hell breaking loose gonna be, if the Lord ain't with you and protect you in those times, most of these men out here that they think they tough, don't be scared when the martial law troops and come knocking their door and shooting them and killing them, knocking their head off, and so forth. But we know in Zephaniah 1:15, the day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick clouds. So yeah, it's gonna be a day of trouble and distress. Like I said, Jacob's trouble, wasteness. The cities, things just gonna falling apart. City, fires in the cities. People killing one another for bread and trying to survive. The day of the Lord is gonna be darkness and gloominess, man. It's gonna be real serious, harsh times, sad times. Clouds, thick clouds. Ultimately the nuclear missiles. Once that fire hit this place, gonna be smoke all up in the air, man, going out the atmosphere to the atmosphere, man. That's how thick it's gonna be, man. Once the Lord send this fire from the chariots and ultimately the nuclear missiles. But reading on Zephaniah 1:16, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fences, against the high tower. So, once the Lord returns those chariots, you're gonna hear the alarm sound, and, so-called UFO aliens, they're gonna be the Lord in those chariots and dark, and dark beings, dark angels, gonna be in those chariots, man, when they see it, when they see the Lord coming, man, and ultimately nuclear missiles. In this verse, 7:17, with great distress upon men, they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. So yeah, gonna be a lot of dead bodies, you know what I'm saying. A lot of dead bodies out here. Gonna be a lot of, gonna smell, be stank out here, smell like shit, basically. But on this verse, so end off with this, Zephaniah 1:18. Neither they seven nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. So yeah, these celebrities and so forth, know your riches, even elites, these top, you damn devils eating my so-called white people, these elites, your gold and silver not gonna deliver you from the Lord's wrath, like I say, these celebrities and so forth, all that gonna be destroyed by the Lord when you send that from the fire from the chariots and then ultimately the nuclear missiles. And reading on, for he shall make even a speedy riddance to all them that dwell in the land. So it's gonna be let's say in 1 hour, this place gonna be destroyed, America, and all the wickedness, is in the world, but mainly here in America, man, it's gonna be the ultimate destruction that the Lord's gonna bring, So and the other countries gonna see it, they're gonna see it too. They're gonna see the destruction. So with that, I won't make this too long. So again, like I pray to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen, keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting with that. I say Shalom.